Hello, dynamic stars. How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am filming this on the eve of the Lunar New Year, the Chinese Lunar New Year, the big, humongous holiday that some ridiculous number of people in the world celebrate. I do believe I've heard the number at 80% of the world celebrates this particular New Year around the world. Incredible, right? But for most of us here in the West, it's sort of like, what is that? So you're probably wondering, what the heck are we doing today? So let me tell you what we're doing today. In honor of this Lunar New Year, we are going to be doing a do-it-yourself, self-help, self-hypnosis, sea thought script so that you can use your own intuition, your own personalized experiences, package it into a little, script, which you will read into whatever device you have so that you can create ear candy for yourself and create your own earworm with things that you specifically need to address in your life at this time. Okay. For those of you who followed me, thank you, thank you, thank you. This is Azurite 22 coming to you, as always, to bring your intuition to the fore, to bring you more. And we're going to do that directly in this video. So we're not doing a whole lot of stuff. We got our computer so that we can do things, and we have our book to write notes down, and we have our little recorder. That's what I've been using with my headphones attached to it. Anyway, you're probably going, I don't know what you're talking about. Where are we starting? Why is this even important? And I'm going to answer that right now. Why is this important? Some of you who have followed me from the early days may have seen a video where I talked about creating a bit of a script, a sea thought script, in order to help me to learn how to drive. Correction, pass the driver's test. I know how to drive. I couldn't pass that test. I was pregnant with my first son and couldn't get the license. Somehow or another, it just didn't work out. And the guy freaked out when I came 8 months pregnant. He was like, I'm not driving you. Okay, fine. So I came back terrified of this test because I had failed it 4 times, all because of nerves, because each time the instructor said, you know how to drive. You got us to the test site and back with no issues. As soon as the test started, you went nuts. Okay. I used the sea thought tape with the basis of Amen. Amen is the energy of I am, the source of all that is. So clearing out all of the filters we have within our personal selves, all of the personas, all of that crap that we call us, the things that we pick up, the thoughts that just attach themselves or we latch onto as we walk, cleared all of that stuff out. And then did this sea thought tape, listened to it about 5 times, literally made it at about 1 or 2 in the morning, the day of the test. Got to the test. The test car steering wheel was stiff, frozen at some points. The radiator sprung a leak. It was steaming. The lights went out. I had to use my hand signals, okay? All of this during the test. I didn't break a sweat, nothing. Did everything that they said that I needed to do, broken U-turn, all of this stuff, with the car acting crazy. Pulled up, parked. The instructor looked at me and was like, that's incredible, you passed. With everything going on with this car, you didn't even, you didn't have any issues. And that was all because I used that sea thought tape 5 times. I was listening to it on the way to the driver's lessons. So when I got there and all of that stuff happened, because I had yoked into the energy of just basic nothingness and source, which is nothingness and everything, everything all in one and nothing all at the same time, I was able to tap into that energy. So when all of the challenges and obstacles came up, the tests, it was no issue for me, none whatsoever. That is the power of a seed thought tape, okay? Or a seed thought script. Now, with all of that out of the way, how do you do it? So you start off literally with blank, with nothing. I have my computer here because a lot of times we want to go and see what's out there. So I have my computer here to help us. I wanted to do a seed thought script for myself because I did a reading, you know, my yearly reading, and some things came up and I said, oh, I should handle this now, right? So my seed thought script, I just literally wrote on paper and read it into my machine here. Now, you can use pretty much just affirmations if you like, but if, like with me, something specific came up in a reading, you want to add those things into your seed thought script. Like, for whatever reason, it came up in my reading that I needed to be more courageous. I was like, that's unusual, but okay, you know. So I put in, I am courageous. I just was like, okay, I'm just going to do what the reading says. I'm not even going to think about this too tough. And then I added in some things like, I am one with joy. I am one with happiness. I added in a Sanskrit mantra, Sat Chit Ananda. I put in God's love transforms on the earth plane into material resources, currency, opportunities, and more love, because these are things that we need as a planet globally because of all the things that are happening. During the time that I'm filming this, we're a year into that big global thing that happened in 2020 and continuing into 2021. So there's a lot of things in the air, including hitting what is being called a pandemic wall, which is the equivalent of a marathon runner running, and they get to the point where they just feel like they hit a brick wall and it's like the end is not there. They actually don't believe that the finish line exists. Well, that's where we are globally with this thing right now, because we are just about a year in. Next month will make 1 year. So a lot of people are feeling a lot of ways. And I also wanted to incorporate some of that because I am a human corporal 3D person. I have feelings too, no matter how I want to, finagle it and move with it. No. I do the remote schooling thing with my daughter. I work from home because I have a regular job. And then I am doing this. I recently moved. A lot of moving parts, So add all of these things from your life into your script. Now, these are just some examples so you get an idea of what we're talking about. Because, to me, this makes complete total sense. And I know some of you are going to be like, got it. And you're already off the video and you're already writing your script. And for others, it's like, okay, let me make sure I understand. This is kind of a new concept. So let's think of a topic that we're interested in. Let's say we want to do a topic literally on trend, that I am comfortable and safe even in the midst of this pandemic, right? Let's just say comfortable and safe in the midst of this pandemic. Do not look at my handwriting. Oh my gosh, I should have been a doctor. Okay, so this is a well-being and comfort seed thought tape. All right, let's just call it that. So the first line is, I am comfortable and safe in the midst of this pandemic. And you can continue on from there. What I'm hearing now is, my spirit guides love me, nurture me, and hold me in their bosom at all times. Then, even when I am feeling alone, I know with emphasis that my main spirit guides will help me, nudge me, and provide all that I need to get through the day, the hour, and the week. Now, I'm just going with this so you can get into a flow of what you're looking for. Now, if you had a reading that was recently done, you did it yourself, you had someone do it for you, or maybe you had a dream, you can take elements of that dream. Say you had a dream where, you feel smothered, you're underwater, you're falling off a cliff, any of those kinds of things. That's just your spirit telling you how you feel. So now you go, so the essence of that is there's fear. So how do we get past that? Even though I may feel fear at times, I am free to do as I wish in my time that is outside of the time for others. In my time, and emphasis on that, my time, I do things that make me happy. And make me smile. All right? Do you see where we're going with this? And if you want some other things, like you can write affirmations to combat fear. Okay? Literally, just type that into Google. All right, 50 plus affirmations for overcoming fear. Tulip and sage. All right, that's the first one that popped up. Let's go with it. Let's see what we get. Because, the top one, a lot of people go to it, right? There we go. What they say, fear can be a difficult thing to overcome. We all feel it to a certain degree, but when it becomes debilitating, it can cause real difficulties in our lives. All right, so keep it brief, be specific, keep it in the present tense, keep it positive. All right. I am brave enough to take chances. That's number one. I am capable of achieving my goals. My abilities are limitless. I am creating the life of my dreams. I am grateful for who I am. All right, so you literally can see how you can take some of these and intersperse it with what we have here, or you don't even need what we started here. You can literally just put in a bunch of affirmations that touch you, that strike a chord within you as you read it. Today, I am living fearlessly. My dreams are worth fighting for. All of these are beautiful things. And in addition to creating affirmations from your organic experiences, your dreams, your readings, using affirmations, you can also add in, like I did, some mantras or a phrase that really hits home for you. Maybe you want to add in the Om Mani Padme Hum chant, so that you can have that running through. Because as you're doing this, if you attach into it something that yokes into something greater than yourself, it adds power to your script and will allow you transportation, if you will, transportment to another level where you can gain even more enlightenment. So in addition to making this like a seed thought script, you're also creating a bit of a meditation for yourself. Once you put this script together, you literally, like I did, I went ahead and did a reading. I did two. I said, comment on the effect that this seed thought script will have on my spirit. And I received Sheps Tu Chayas, Amen Tu Chayas. Then I recorded it, because in my experience, when you record the video, or not the video, the tape, you will see something, and there are times when something else comes out of your mouth. And that is your intuition, your Ori, adding in and bolstering what you've created. So do not allow yourself to, oh my God, I said the wrong thing. No, 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 no. Let it go through. Let it flow. So I did that because I made changes as well while I was reading it. And that comment on the effect that the finished seed thought script tape has on my spirit, that was Ma'at Hetep, which was actually what I was going for in the first place. Unconditional love, you know? Feeling that, experiencing that, putting that out there. Because when you have that feeling of expansive love in all areas of your life, when you encounter others who have limiting beliefs, that overarching, overflowing energy envelops them and calms them, and it bounces off of you all of the stuff that they have. So this is something that I wanted to do because I needed to make my energy bigger, because there's so many people that reach out, that I'm walking the street and just people start talking to me. This is the thing that happens. So I always have to have enough to, all of that. So that is how you make a seed thought tape script. And literally, I got this on Amazon for like $20. It's by, what does it say? Yemen Ren. And it literally does not take batteries. You hook it up, just like you charge your phone, you charge this, and you hit play to play it back. You hit record to record it. This has 2 hours, 3 hours worth of recording time. It's probably more. I remember it was some ridiculous amount, because the purpose of this was to record lectures, in school and such, workshops and things like that. But I knew I didn't need that much. My script, 8 minutes, 8 minutes. So very short. You can listen to it as you're brushing your teeth. You can listen to it on the way to bed. You can listen to it as you're walking the dog. You can listen whenever you want. You can listen every day. You can listen once a week. It depends upon what you're looking for, and how entrenched the thoughts are that you're trying to release. So I wanted to do this on the eve of the Lunar New Year, because with any change from one to the next. You always want to review what you've done, where you find yourself, where you came from, where do you still want to go. And by creating a specific script tailored to your needs in the moment, I can't find or think of a better way to go into the new year fully, wholly, successfully, and with action that is not like crazy. Because this is easy. It's sort of fun looking for things that makes your heart sing, right? Because as you're going through, maybe you'll find something that really hits your heart hard. I'm just going to go to another. 65 positive affirmations, okay, to overcome fear by Affirmation Desk. All right, let's go there. I act despite my fear. I am brave enough to take chances. Release all fears and doubts. I continue to build more confidence over time. I am creating the life of my dreams. See, that one was on the other one. That's a powerful one. I am free from being scared of anything. That's a really nice one too. Failure to try is the only failure there is. See, that would be a wonderful piece to put in here, especially if you have that dream of falling and there's no end, you're just continuously falling. I embrace failure and am made more potent by it. These are all the things. It's kind of fun to look and see and try different things on. I abandon all forms of fear and tremendous welcome waves of love, peace, and joy. I abandon all forms of fear and tremendous welcome waves of love, peace, and joy. Wait, I'm not sure I understand that one. Scratch that. Okay, I always push through failure and find a way to succeed. My fear-based thoughts are gone for good. I like that one too. Fear takes a back seat to the peace I enjoy. How about taking that fear? What's fear? I only experience joy. Why? Because I said so. And this is what you can do. You can start playing with some of these things because maybe it starts off okay, but you can fix it. And why is it important? You said so because you are the king of your life, your experience, your body. And of course, you are the queen. King, queen, whatever resonates with you. I say king because king is the traditional term of the one in charge. And traditionally, it has been male. Yes, when we go way back, we find all of those beautiful queens, you know? Ibae, the great queens of ancient Egypt, to name just but a few. You have to decide what you want to put in your script. Because when you sit down to work on this, things will bubble up inside of you. And write it down, capture it. You can capture it on this, you can capture it on your phone, and then to record it. I'm using my phone now to record this video, but I will record into this and play music on my phone. So I have the two devices going. And this way you have a complete tape, because now you'll have the music component and your words. If you don't like it, you can easily delete it and start again. And you don't have to record until you're happy with the script. But let me tell you this, even if you don't do a reading to kind of like verify, confirm your script, you read it, and if it feels good to you, that is confirmation enough. Because it's not the only one you're going to do. You can create others so that you can have one for weight loss. You can have one for moving forward into a new career. You can have one about, spending more time with difficult people in your family, difficult people in your life, because there are times when we have to do things we don't want to do. So we can give ourselves some affirmations around why we need to do that for that particular situation. Because remember, these are tailored for you and your specifics. So I'm going to leave it right there. Please, if you have any questions, if you want some clarity on something else, please leave me some comments below so that we can talk about it. I can email you back, or I can make another video giving more detail in any area. And I thank you all for watching, for being a part of this wonderful, spiritual, fabulous experience, which is YouTube and this channel, Azurite 22. If you'd like a reading, if you'd like my assistance in creating a seed thought tape for you, a personalized one, please do email me. My email is below. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.